Singapore, let's play!
Singapore, let's play!
Singapore, let's play! Singapore, let's play! Singapore, let's play! Singapore, let's play! Singapore, let's play! Singapore, let's play! Singapore, let's play!
Alo, alo. Yeah.
We are about to get underway for the fourth game of the T20s. Aiden, good evening. Welcome.
It's a great night tonight. Skies are beautiful. Lights are in good working order this time round. Pitch looks great. Pitch is like a really good batting wicket here. And everyone looks in a really good mood here. Two batsmen coming out to bat, Rohan and Roger Masaka. I can't pronounce his last name. Rohan. Rangaraj.
Young Rohan Rangaraj accompanying Karabo Motlanka, the Botswana captain. Rohan Rangaraj has hit a real purple patch in this EPS in both the T20s and the 50-over formats. So they'll be looking to get off to a good start and marking off his run-up.
Is Ditya Rangaswamy.
Also the Botswana international.
Yeah, these two have played against each other time and time again, so it looks like it's going to be a really good contest here.
Yes, Karabo Motlanka got a good half-century in the previous game.
Yeah, the bowler, Aditya, he swings the ball away from the left-hander, so it should be pretty tricky driving on this pitch against him with the new ball, with the really good bounce, and the decent pace that he generates with his really good, fluid run-up.
Yes, even though he tends to bowl off the wrong foot, he has a very rhythmic approach to the wicket and then good explosive power through the crease. And
Camera slanted? Camera slanted. This one.
right, we are about to get underway. Aditya Rangaswamy from the Balestier Road end to his countryman, Karabo Motlanka.
And he comes in for the burst ball. And it's just sliding down leg, and it's really well flicked down to fine leg to start off the innings. And Karabo Motlanka gets off the mark, and along with the Crimsons.
Yes, a leg by down to deep fine leg. Siddhi Shinde doing the mopping up. And it's interesting to see already there's a second slip.
Rohan Ranga taking strike here. It's been a really good patch of form here. He's looking to score his first 100 maybe tonight.
And the Stars would be looking to see his back as quickly as possible.
Adi coming left arm round. 5 to play.
Aditya making some fine adjustments to his field.
That's wide and short, it's outside off, but it's just inside the line, and it's not called a wide. In the end, a decent ball by Aditya.
Yes, it's important with the new ball to get the batsman playing.
It's a good ball, a bit short and cut away by Rohan to get off the mark. And that's good feeling down at third man, keeping to a single.
Yes, good bit of fielding to keep it down to a single. But they're still a bit too short and wide for my liking with the new ball. Allowing the batsman to ease his nerves.
Bravo still looking to get off the mark here. Oh, it's a much better delivery. And not extremely well kept by Aman, but a very good ball. Batsman just flashing at it.
Yes, the Stars very chirpy and excited on the park. Young Aman Desai there behind the stumps. Great learning opportunity for him. Good pace for him to keep wickets too.
Oh, it's sliding down leg again, and it's flicked nicely straight to mid-wicket.
Yes, the Crimsons are off and away with their usual methodology. It's running between the wickets hard, then getting settled into their innings, then keeping wickets towards the back end and then accelerating. Seems to have been working for them. No reason to change.
Yeah, just looking to get set here in the first over. Only 3 runs coming off it so far. Oh, it's a beauty of a delivery to finish off the over. That just whistled past his outside edge. And that's a great delivery to finish the over. It's just 3 runs, really economical. It's 3 for none with 1 over.
Yes, the Stars would be very pleased with that first over. Aditya Rangaswamy has not conceded any extras of the bowling and has only conceded 3 runs. Crimsons would be pleased not to have lost any wickets, and it seems to be straight away spin into the attack.
Yeah, Han into the attack. He played really well in a 50-over match a couple weeks back where he took 4 for. And he needs to just bowl a really consistent line of length here, vary his pace a little bit. And in T20, that'll just go a long way.
Yes, he has decided to come around the wicket, even though it's the left-hander on strike. It's interesting to see. I think the ball will skid with the arm. So it might even be a good idea to have a slip in there. But the deep men protecting the boundaries are at long on and deep mid-wicket. It's a good attacking move. Virandeep Singh standing in for Reza Ghaznavi, captaining the Stars today.
Yeah, balanced field here. About 5-4 on the leg side. And looks like he's just going to bowl about a middle stump line, sliding away from the batsman. Oh, and that's beautiful delivery by Han. And that's a miss stumping there by Aman. Just misses the ball, just takes in the gloves a fraction late. And bounces off the glove. He nearly had it. And that was nearly the first wicket for the Stars.
Once again, a good delivery. Sliding with the arm. Karabo Matlanka, I thought, was a bit ambitious, dancing down the track. The very first ball he faced, lucky to still be there.
Yeah, he's trying to put the bowler off his line and length a little bit, trying to hit him out of the tack quickly. And he goes again, and it's a really good delivery. Again, not much turn on the wicket, just moving away from the batsman. Batsman trying to play for turn there, but with no turn available, he just misses it completely.
I'm very impressed by the way young Ahanacha is bowling, straight away on the money.
Again, beautiful ball. It's 4 dots in a row. It's really tight bowling from Ahan.
Yes, Karabo Madlanka seems to be in a bit of a hurry. Something's got to give here.
Oh, and it's out. You called it. That was a big swipe at the ball. Looped up by Han. Same shot. And this time a wicket.
That was ferociously pelted, but Hosnain Shah there at short cover, making it look easy. Very good catch.
Yeah, the pressure was just building up for too much for him. The Stars were just bowling really well, bowling too many dot balls. They just got on too much pressure and really just tried to go for big shots instead of playing around with the singles.
Once again, Karabo Madlanka, the front foot nowhere near, trying to loft it over, pays the price. He'll be disappointed. Looks like Prasheen Param, number 3 for the Crimsons, walking out to join Rohan Rangaraj.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do with their two right-handers on strike here.
Yes, I think Ahan has not much reason to change. He's been bowling in wonderful areas right from the get-go. And the Crimsons need to reassess their approach, rotate the strike, and make sure there's a partnership. But this is a very good move to bring the spinner in straight away. And also a better move now to have that slip in there.
Short, it's a long hop, trashy ball, and it's pulled really nicely, controlled out to deep mid wicket, and just for a single. And it's 4 for 1 off 2 overs. It's really good bowling by Han.
Yes, he's just conceded a single in his over and picked up the valuable wicket of the experienced Karabo Madlanka. It's rebuilding time for the Crimsons. And they couldn't have asked for 2 better batsmen. These 2 youngsters have been in very good form. It's a replay of the wicket.
Yeah, it's nicely flighted up, inviting the drive. And he takes the bait and he hits it straight to covers.
Yeah, smart catch.
Hit really hard as well. Ditya in her second over here. It's another beautiful delivery, and he just keeps it out. Moving across the stumps there, playing with the swing.
Yes, and if you look, Aditya Rangaswamy also using the crease expertly here. For the one that he moves away from the right-hander, gets nice and close to the umpire. Then the one he brings it in goes a bit wider.
Yeah, it's a beautiful shot, just erring a bit leg side, and he flicks it beautifully over a square leg. That was just a nice relaxed shot, just flick of the wrist, and it flies right to the boundary on this quick outfield.
Yes, young Prasheen Param in very good form, and he's a good player of his pads. That was a bit of a gift. Pays the price. 4 runs.
Yeah, he's got to keep it outside off here. Let the batsman make the errors, let the batsman play the shots. Again going down leg, but an inside edge onto the leg would have been plumb otherwise. And that was a very good ball in the end.
Yes, the last ball of his first over, Aditya got the ball to move away from the right-hander. So that seems to have given him a bit of confidence, but now he's getting a bit greedy trying to bowl a magic ball to move it from leg stump to hit the top of off. doesn't necessarily work that way.
Looks like he might be trying to set the batsman up. Oh, and he swings that miles and it's just missed by the keeper. Just comes straight off his gloves and just goes for 4.
Aman Desai conceding 4 byes. He's getting used to keeping wickets to a good swing bowler here. No doubt a learning experience for the youngster.
Yeah, he's got to be light on his feet, got to move with the swing, because with these really high quality bowlers, it's hard to tell which way the ball's going to go. Oh, that's edged, and it's gone straight down third man's throat. That's a beautiful delivery. The batsman just got another flying drive at it and skies it. Big edge, trying to guide it down to third man. Goes straight to third man.
Yes, Prashin would be disappointed with that shot. It was wide, short, begging to be hit, but he only managed the top edge. Sidit Shinde, deep third man, as safe as a bank. Makes no mistake. Crimsons lose their second wicket.
Yeah, that ball really was waiting to be hit there. He could have hit it anywhere else, but he just tried to play it a bit too fine, bit too cute, and he just ends up hitting it straight to the fielder.
Right. Chetan Suryavanshi striding out to the middle. This might be the difference. This is the big wicket.
Yeah, if they get this man out, it'll be really easy from there on. Played a really magnificent innings of 50 off with a really good strike rate of over about 150.
Yes, he got a good 54 of 37 deliveries the other time he was batting. He's a dangerous player.
Yeah, he looks to take the bowlers on here. Doesn't give the bowlers any time to settle, doesn't give bowlers any time to get into a rhythm.
With 3 more overs in the power play left, I think it's a good time for Chetan to have walked into the middle. But the Stars would be very pleased with this start. Not only have they kept the Crimsons quiet, they've been picking up regular wickets.
1 ball to go. Can he finish off his over really well? Oh, another flashing drive, and this time it's gone for 4. Bit wider of a third man. It's gone straight to the boundary. A bit streaky.
Yes, Rohan Rangarajan throwing the kitchen sink at that one. But the good thing about that shot was, if you're going to go for it, go hard. The ball flies away to wide third man. The Crimson 16 for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 3 overs.
Sure, boys. Thank you.
Looks like Ahan Achar continuing from the Serangoon Road end to Chetan Suryavanshi.
Yeah, he bowled a really tight first over. Chetan's going to look to take him on here with the 2 fielders in, with one of the fielders in the ring. Oh no, they've moved both back. He's still going to take. He's still going to look to take him on, take singles, hit boundaries. He's not going to let the spinner settle like he did in the first over. Pressure on the bowler now. And straight away looking for the single, trying to work it into the leg side, but hit straight to mid-wicket.
Randeep Singh captaining today in the place of Reza Ghaznavi. Speaks great volumes for this tournament. Our neighbor from Malaysia captaining the Stars today.
Oh, an attempted sweep there. Looks like it's gone for 4. It's poor keeping.
Yes, 4 leg byes down the leg side. The ball drifting down. Chetan going for the full-blooded sweep shot. Aman Desai chirping away behind the stumps. And why not?
Oh, it's a beautiful delivery, but it looks like it's a bit high, a bit too down leg side. But otherwise, really, really well bowled, and just manages to scamper off strike with a leg by there.
I tell you what, I would like to see a replay of that one. The bowler was convinced, and there was almost an opportunity of a run out. Chetan Suryavanshi seems to have survived that.
Looks a little bit high to me. And that's really well played just for a single. Uses his feet really nicely, gets to the pitch of the ball, and taps it down to mid-on for a single.
Chetan looking to counter-attack here.
Got to keep his line and length right. A bit full, but
Has blasted through deep extra cover.
yeah, it's a beautiful shot. Just over pitching a little bit, flighting it a little bit too much, and he's just creamed it through the offside. You can't bowl. You just can't err off your line and length to Chetan. You just got to pitch in the right spot, make Chetan work for the make Chetan work for his runs here.
Yes, he's reinforcing that cover ring on the offside.
Looks like he's going to bowl a quick offside one here. And he does. And he's bowled. That's beautiful delivery from Mahan. Quicker delivery coming into him, spinning just a little bit, and Chetan goes for the big slog and gets out bowled.
Yeah, this is a poor shot from such an experienced cricketer. When the Crimsons had just lost 2 wickets, I'm sure they would have been looking for him to bat a bit longer, especially since he had got the boundary off the over. But he looked like he was going for the hee-haw over mid-wicket.
Yeah, the pressure was just building, and he just succumbed to it. Yeah, it was really well bowled.
Here's young Ahan Archer. He'll be pleased, especially after the previous LPW appeal was turned down.
End of the 4th over, it's 3 for 26. And the new batsman in is Hanshul, wicketkeeper batsman.
Give me the replay, please.
It's a pity the camera's not straight on. Otherwise we'll be able to see. I thought it was over results.
It's the replay of the LPW.
Yeah, it might have been spinning a little bit too much. The angle was just a bit hard to see.
Here's an Aman Desai going down the leg side. Wouldn't have helped the bowler's course, and the umpire would have decided against that. Aditya Rangaswamy continues from the Balestier Road end.
Titian for his 3rd over here. Oh, and he goes for a bit of a wishy drive there. And that's again really well bowled. Good line, good length from Aditya. Good comeback from last match here, where he bowled a bit poorly, gave a little bit too many byes, and conceded, I think, 39 runs off his 4 overs.
Yes, that's the beauty about this tournament. Quick adjustments.
That's short wide, but it's a slower ball. It's a really good slower ball in the end. And the batsman scamper through for a quick single.
Yes, Aditya Rangaswamy making those adjustments, bowling with great control here. Absolutely in contrast to his previous outing. I think all the players, both the local and the foreign players, playing with great pride. Their skills on display as we're having viewership all over the world, as far and wide as Canada to Japan and Australia. So they want to put on the best show possible.
Yeah, Hanshul in for his first ball here. Slip in place. It's wide outside off. And it's not called a wide by the umpire. And in the end, a really good ball. Well left by Hanshul.
The Crimsons need a partnership here. And these 2 young batsmen need to do the job for their team.
It's a much quicker delivery. Wraps him on the pads. And they just run a quick single there.
Yes, Rohan Rangaraj taking every opportunity to keep the scoreboard rotating. And I'm really impressed with the facet of running between the wickets of this young man's game. You can see the difference between the two batsmen. Even after completing the single, he was looking for the opportunity for the second, whereas the non-striker was not awake to it.
Again, a beautiful delivery, perfect line, perfect length going across the batsman. And again, the batsman just plays a bit of a dodgy drive at it. Just needs to stay there, build a solid foundation, enough for them to post a decent score, a defendable score.
Yes, I think this is once again a part of the learning curve for these young players.
Yeah, one ball left in the over here. And it's a really good slow ball. Oh, and drops just short of mid-off. It's a really good delivery and a misfield there. Poor backing up, and it's a runner. Is it a runner? No, it's not. It's good fielding in the end by the person backing up, the backer up.
Yes, Virandeep Singh there at mid-off, doing a great job, picking it up off the half volley, but then overthrow conceded as a result of nobody backing up at short mid.
Yeah, smart bowling, really good slower ball. Just knowing the batsman wants to go for it, wants to score some runs, and flights it wide outside off stump, inviting the drive. The batsman goes for it and nearly falls to the trap.
Yes, and the field was also set expertly with the correct angles being employed at mid-off for that wide ball. Ahanacha continues from the Serangoon Road end.
Oh, it's a beautiful delivery, just flighted perfectly, perfect line, perfect length. Nothing the batsman can do with that.
Yes, the Crimsons must understand that they are going at almost 6 runs and over despite having lost 3 wickets. So they need to see this spell through.
Oh, no, oh, he's missed another stumping there. That's just poor keeping in the end.
Yes, Aman Desai has been making a meal of things behind the stumps. That's the second one. And we are only still into the 6th over. Ahanacha would be disappointed, and that was the crucial wicket of Rohan Rangaraj. Had they got him, it would have been very difficult for the Crimsons to fight back.
He goes for the drive again, but again, it's another dot ball, well fielded by Han. Batsman just looking a bit stuck here.
Yes, cricket, the great equalizer. He was so fluent the other day, but this is a new day, and he needs to understand the challenge that he's facing at this moment.
Batsman comes down for another big hit and just hits it straight down, long off.
Yes, that was a good pressure release shot. Hits the marker at long off. Looks like Arun Vijayan. Good to see Arun back on the park after a long time. Used to be a good quick bowler for both NUS and Singapore Cricket Club. Used to hate getting hit for a boundary. You could almost rest assured the next one was a beamer.
It's a really good ball. Again, just perfect line, perfect length. Batsman nearly run out there. Not really good communication there between the wickets.
Aditya Malik there, backward point.
Goes to the big heave-ho and hits it just for a single.
Yes, Anshul looking to hit his way out of this situation. The Crimsons 31 for the loss of 3 at the end of 6 overs. Let's have a look at the replay of that missed stumping opportunity.
Yeah, this could prove crucial in the game here. With the form, Rohan's in. Yeah, just went straight in and out of his gloves, hit him straight on the middle of the pad. He was a long way out of his crease, wasn't even looking to try to go back.
Yes, he was caught on the move. And just as you thought it was safe to go out at the Indian Association, Husnain Shah has been entrusted the bowling duties. Marks his run-up at the Balestier Road end. Quick right-arm fast bowler from Pakistan. Very experienced cricketer, fit cricketer. Hits the deck hard, bowls upwards of 140.
It's really good line and length there from Hussain Shah. The batsman just knows nothing about it. Just play and miss straight outside off stump.
That was a very good first delivery.
Just too quick for him. Tries to pull, hits the toe end of the bat halfway through the shot.
Here's Rohan Rangarajan telling his partner, guide it down for one to the vacant third man region. Anshul Singhania looking to go for the glory shot. That ball was onto him a bit faster than he expected. Actually, a lot faster than he expected.
It's a beautiful bouncer. And again, a misfield by Aman. Oh, that's nah, that's not a run out there. It's good running between the wickets. Good sharp single. It's a sharp bouncer as well. Really well bowled. Just batsman just gets out of the way.
Both Anshul Singhania and Aman Desai didn't know much about that delivery. Husnain Shah, a touch above their class.
Yeah, the ball just leapt off the pitch there.
Come on!
It's a no ball there. It's edged down to third man.
Yes, very good fielding by Sithit Shinde at deep third man. Dives, keeps it down to a single. Umpire Ramesh seems to have judged that delivery to be a no ball. I am very surprised because Husnain Shah has one of the most consistent run-ups that I've seen.
No ball on the free hit.
And it's very rare that he oversteps.
Yeah, what happens though as a fast bowler when you start trying too hard, your stride length ends up increasing a little bit as you get into better rhythm, better flow, your run-up ends up increasing, and if you go from the same area, you're going to end up overstepping. Yeah, the batsman knows nothing about that, backing away way outside leg stump and just kind of fishing at the ball there.
Yes, it's very interesting, and it'll be a good experience for these youngsters because now they have to work out a way to score off very good bowling and to score off deliveries that is about touch above their class. It's a good experience.
Oh, it's a sharp ball again. Surprising the batsman, leaping off the pitch again. The batsman eager to get off strike here. In the end, good running between the wickets. Looks like got him on the shoulder there.
Yes, Anshul Singhania doing the right thing, being brave, getting behind that one, taking the ball on the body, still running through for the single. Good cricket. Very good to see youngsters play this way.
A bit of a full toss there. Hits straight on the pad.
Crimson's 35 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 7 overs. Eden, had you noticed, that had a bit of late swing into his pads. And the movement was about 6 to 7 inches. And at that pace, even if it's a full toss, makes a big difference.
Yeah, run into the attack here. Ball's good medium pace, line and length.
Good, Arun.
Yes, my old mate Arun Vijayan.
Okay. Feel like numb for a second.
Fiery character, very competitive cricketer, loves the challenge. He used to be pretty quick in his day, but I think now depends more on changes of pace and guile.
Yeah, with a couple of...
Arun, come on.
I think he's got many injuries as a result of being a biker.
Yeah, he's had metal plates put into him, and that just puts you out of cricket for enough time that it just ends up decreasing your pace a bit, just decreasing your rhythm. But it looks like he's back to full fitness again here.
He's a wonderful character both on and off the park.
Oh, it's a beautiful delivery. Oh, just squares him up. Very well kept again by Aman.
Arun.
And once again, the sign of a quality bowler is he's on the money from his first ball. Arun Vijayan displaying this good accurate bowling.
Yeah, it was perfect line, perfect length, good pace, seaming away from the batsman there. Oh, again, beautiful delivery. Same ball, same shot, same result.
Good, Arun.
Anshul Singhania playing and missing a few times, but he's still there. And I think this is when it's important for the two batsmen to communicate. There's still a very long way remaining in this innings.
Good, Arun.
Tries to go for a big slog there, try to put the bowler off, but ends up just getting a single.
Good lads, good fellas.
Slightly down leg, and it might be a run out. Ooh, that's a beautiful throw, just misses the stumps. And that was a very, very tight single by the batsman there. Good throw from Aditya.
Aditya Rangasamy has a bullet arm. But once again, good running between the wickets. Anshul awake to the opportunity to snatch a single. And that's really his role today. Get those singles and get Rohan on strike. And once he's set, he can go for the shots.
It's a good delivery from Arun, good Yorker. And again, just another single between the wickets here.
Yes, this is the MO of the Crimsons. Singles, singles and more singles. Arun Vijayan there, pinning the batsman on his boots.
Yeah, another signature big hitting from the Crimsons today. Just looks like they're tied down a bit. They just need to keep rotating the strike until they haven't been enough platform to go for it. Because if they go for it now and they lose some wickets, that would be it for them. And he does go for it. And it looks like it's gone for 4. It's a bit of a heave from outside off. And he just kind of drags it through mid-wicket for 4.
Crimson's 42 for the loss of 3 wickets at the end of 8 overs. Yes, Anshul has been hit a few times by the fast bowlers on all paths. And that might go in his favor because it gets the adrenaline flowing, gets you pumped up. And there's nothing like a hurt batsman. Looks like the captain today, Virandeep Singh, Malaysian international, standing in for Reza Ghaznavi, skippering the Stars today, brings himself on from the Balestier Road end.
Anshul, change of bowling. Virandeep coming left arm round.
The deep men protecting the boundaries. Or deep square leg, deep mid wicket, a wide long on, a long off and a sweeper cover.
Yeah, again, the plan looks to be like just to bowl across the batsman here.
Off stump.
Oh, it's a beautiful delivery, just goes for a crazy slog. And just tries to hit it straight out of the ground, just completely misses it. It was flighted up, tempting the batsman to the big shot, and just clean bowls him middle stump.
Here's Virandeep Singh standing in today, skippering the side, strikes with his very first delivery. Tall, lanky left-arm orthodox bowler. I think he used the crease really well, going wide and drifted it into the pads. Anshul would be very disappointed with that shot. Crimson's 42 for the loss of 4. Striding into bat is Manoj Kumar Yadav, sturdily built right-hand batsman. Seems to be loosening up those limbs. Doing a couple of rotations there. But I hope he's going to put his head down and bat for his partner. So there's a long way remaining in this T20.
Yeah, Rohan Ranga still in here. 15 off 17, just ticking along at the other end. Trying to prevent a collapse here.
Now it'll test how Rohan manages his partners and how he really carries this innings. One thing is to score runs yourself, but as you graduate and become a key batsman for your side, you need to get the runs from your partners as well. Manoj Yadav almost falling over and exposing his leg stump, but manages it to deep mid wicket for a single. This is very good bowling. Virandeep Singh giving nothing away. Once again, Rohan Rangaraj finds a single. Yusuf Aslam at backward point. A very live young fielder. He's got a good arm as well. We are into the engine room of the Crimson's batting. They have a lot of overs here to negotiate. The Stars would be disappointed conceding that single. Once again, the fielders at the 30 yards seem to be standing a bit too deep. Crimson's 45 for the loss of 4 wickets at the end of 9 overs. Once again, Ahan Achar very impressive, keeping it tight, picking up the 2 big wickets. It's a wonderful platform for these youngsters to showcase their talent, and boy have they grabbed the opportunity. The Singapore Cricket Association putting on this EPS, giving them the opportunity to play with the big name players. It's great to watch. Arun Vijayan continues from the Serangoon Road end. Welcome back, Aiden. Played away to deep fine leg. Aditya Rangaswamy returns it rather wildly. It's crucial that this pair bats deep into this Crimson's innings, put on a competitive total. The wicket will take a bit of turn later in the evening. Yes, that looked close. It's gone. Brilliant bit of fielding. Looks like Yangsi dancing. Rohan Rangaraj looking for a rather risky single. A non-existent one. The Stars have really lifted their game this evening. Brilliant bit of fielding by Yangsi dancing. Direct hit. And as often as they are, direct hits result in run-outs. The Crimsons falling in a heap deck of cards today. 46 for 5. And it looks like Kenneth Wise for the Ugandan international, once again very experienced cricketer, walks out to the centre. He has a job on his hands. This is sometimes the danger for a team when their top three batsmen tend to finish most of the games off. In a match situation where the middle and the lower middle order or the engine room of the lineup is required to bat, they come out a bit undercooked. Today the Stars seem to be exploiting that. Bilal Asad would be a very happy coach. Drifting on the pads. Manoj Yadav flicks it away delicately to the fine leg boundary for 4. Very good shot there.
Boys! Noise up, lads! Go!
And this time, plays it down to long off for a single. Brings Kenneth Wise for on the strike. The field remains the same.
Noise up, lads! Come on, fellas!
Kenneth Wise straight away off the mark, tucking it onto the leg side.
Noise up, lads! Come on, boys! Keep talking, fellas!
Very experienced cricketer. That's a wonderful stroke by Manoj Yadav.
Back up!
Drilled away to deep extra cover for 2. At the end of the halfway mark, Crimsons are 54 for the loss of 5 wickets. Yes, it'll be really interesting to see what type of total the Crimsons would set themselves as a target from this point moving forward. Kenneth Weisfer returns the helmet for his trusted cap. Randeep Singh continues from the Balestier Road end. Bowled a very good first over. Seems to be enjoying himself leading the Stars today. He's employed a slip as well to the new batsman.
Left arm round.
I think that's a bit more for decoration and building pressure, but he might be looking to bowl the arm balls. Very wily character, Virandeep Singh. Had a successful outing when he toured with the Malaysian side. Puts in a very optimistic appeal. Ramsey, as long as I've known him, has never given an LPW in his life. Short, wide, blasted to deep extra cover. Manoj Yadav, he's built strongly. He's wielding the bat like an axe. Seems to be a powerful young man. Kenneth Weisfer. Right, let's see how he goes about it. This is very good bowling. It's going wide of the crease. Sending it down with the angle. Good bit of fielding there by Sethit Shinde at slip. Very good reflexes. For the last ball of the over, pushes the deep mid wicket back.
Over.
Good dot ball to finish the over. Yusuf Aslam doing a good job there. Restricting the single. Crimson's 56 for the loss of 5 at the end of the 11th over.
Come on, lads. Noise up, fellas.
It looks like there's a change in the bowling from the Serangoon Road end. Young Siddhant Singh seems to be marking his run up.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to clean the batsman up here early. If they restrict him to under 100, it should be a pretty easy win here for the Stars.
You reckon, Nathan? I think in T20 cricket, easy wins are very hard to come by. I tell you what, I really like this youngster, young Siddhant Singh. Very attacking cricketer, very, very good competitor, very positive cricketer.
Yeah, got a lot of good energy about him. Just really tries his best at everything, really, when he's going out there. Just brings a kind of a atmosphere to the team.
Yes, he's a very,
Liveliness to the team.
very lively character, and he's big on the chewing gum too.
It's wide and short and just missed by the batsman there.
Yes, Manoj Yadav would be disappointed. But I tell you what, had he connected, that ball would be disappearing above the palm trees. Look at those arms. They're like pistons.
It's smashed right back over his head, and that's really well fielded there by the fielder long on.
Here's Arun Vijayan, briskly moving to his right, keeping it down to just a single. He's a man who likes speed, likes his motorbikes, likes bowling fast. Seemed to be brisk on his feet too still. Good for him. Kenneth Weisfer, let's see how he goes.
Oh, and that's slushed straight to third man. A wild hoik at it. It just ends up going straight to third man.
Yes, and once again, Osnain Shah sends in the return to the non-striker's end, where he could have looked to be getting Kenneth Weisfer off guard. And Siddhant Singh almost conceding an overthrow as he wasn't being aware of that.
Decent slow ball there. And just a single by the batsman. Tight run there, nearly run out.
Ball lads, good boys.
Yes, Arjun Mutreja. An extra cover there.
Yeah, keeper just chirping behind the stumps there.
Yes, Aiden, what I would really like to see is these 30-yard fielders coming in a few paces closer, especially because they've got the sweepers behind them.
Yeah, with them at 5 for 95, you really don't want them recovering. You want to be attacking. You want to get wickets. You want to get them all out here. Because if they end up recovering and they make about 120, it's still a defendable total compared to an all-out for a 95 or 100.
Yes, I think the Crimsons would take 120 from this point on. And it's up to these two batsmen to get them to a total which would give them an outside chance at competing. And the Stars really, having taken the backbone out of the Crimson's batting lineup, should be looking to close things out.
Last ball the over here. Oh, it's a top it straight up in the air. Bowler calls it. And that's a really good catch by the bowler. Didn't want to leave it to the keeper there. Just wanted to make sure he took the catch. And that, in the end, was a really nice catch. Running forward, almost sprinting at it. And in the end, actually takes it really comfortably.
Yes, Kenneth Weiswa or Manoj Yadav, he'll be disappointed with that shot.
Yeah, it's 6 for 60 after 12 overs, and the Crimsons look to be in a whole lot of trouble.
Siddhant Singh going straight through with his follow-through, and calling early was the key to that, as normally you would leave it to the wicket keeper, but Siddhant, he's going to do the business himself. Well bowled, well caught, young man.
Pramesh Singh Harvey in here, young under-19 cricketer, rising up there. He's bowled really well through the last few matches. He's bowled really economically, taking a couple of three first, and hasn't done much batting here. First time he's gotten a good opportunity, so he's going to have to look to stay in and score some runs here to get the Crimsons to a defendable total.
He has 8 full overs to show his stuff today, and his team would be looking to him to do a job with the bat.
Yeah, only 16 years of age.
Yes, he's the captain of the Southeast Sharks as well. They've got a T10 game tomorrow. It'll be a good opportunity for him to spend some quality time out here in the middle. But this is good captaincy by Randeep Singh, bringing back his ace strike bowler Husnain Shah.
Yeah.
Stars going for the kill here.
Yeah, he's still got 3 overs left. Looks like they're just going to go for the stumps, go for the wickets, clean up as quick as possible. Because with the batsman on strike now, it should be relatively easy for a bowler with the class of Hussain Shah to clean him up really quickly and relatively well.
Yes, and might even be a good idea to have a slip in there, given that the Crimsons are 60 for 6.
With the pace of Hussain Shah, though, it'll probably go over the slips. And punch straight to covers.
Pramesh Singh Havia there, setting off for a single that is almost non-existent, but he makes it back in time. Husnain Shah hitting the bat hard. Seems to be generating rapid pace with the least amount of effort. Beautiful to watch.
It's well played, nicely flicked down a fine leg. And it brings Pramesh Singh Harvey on strike to face his first ball of the match.
Now is the time to have a slip. Your ace bowler is bowling. You've got the opposition 61 for 6. Down on the mat.
Still no slip here.
Yes, both mid-on and mid-off are up.
Looks like he's just going to try to go for a bowled here.
Yes, bowled and LPW would be the candidates. But as we speak, Arjun Muteja goes into the slips. Good captaincy.
Yeah, very good captaincy from Viradit Singh. 4 balls left in the over to take his wicket. Oh, it's really well bowled by Pramesh, by Hussain Shah.
And that's an underneath edge there. Manages it to deep third man. All of these runs count. These two players have to show some heart, have to show some character, and face up to this entourage.
Just got to get past him with this. Oh, it's edged and dropped by Aman.
But given out LBW, the umpire has judged.
OBW.
Ramesh Singhavia didn't know much about that. That was quick and pinned him in front of the stumps.
Yeah, the drop didn't matter in the end. Got him straight OBW.
That's why he's limping. No bat. Toe. See the limp? Vinod Bhaskaran strides out to the centre at IA with the Crimsons in a spot of bother. 61 for the loss of 7. Hussain Shah really with his tail up.
Yeah, once they get past the really strong opening batting lineup of Rohan Ranga, Chetan, Prashim Param, Garaba Mothanka, there's not actually really much left there. There are a couple good all-rounders, good batsmen, but they're not classy enough to take the game away from the opposing team at all stages of the match. And it looks like he's going around the wicket here, trying to spear it into the batsman.
Yes, straight away. And this is what I like to see. This is what this EPS is about. There is no warm-up deliveries. There is no experiments. These are professionals. They know what they're doing. And they're not giving the opposition an inch. Straight away around the wicket to the left-hander. I'm sure he's going to be targeting the timber. There's a wide second slip, almost a third slip. Standing nearly at the 30 yards behind the stumps.
Yeah, he's just going to go at the stumps here. It's the best bet.
And all the fielders in the 30 yards moving in to cut the single. Hussain Shah pulls away.
Teammate wicket back though. And it's a good length ball and it's hit straight to point.
Kenneth Vaiswa reminds me of a batsman in Sri Lanka whose name was Don Arunasiri. And when Waka Yunis and Wasim Akram were terrorizing, they were looking for a night watchman. And Don Arunasiri went and hid himself in the toilet. And the manager went looking for one, and he had lifted his leg, so when you look even below the door, you don't see that anybody is inside. Kenneth Vaiswa did not want to take that single. I don't blame him. He said, mate, you face it.
1 ball left for him to keep out. Big slash. Actually not that well bowled by Hussain Shah. Should have been on the stumps, attacking the stumps, going for the wicket. But in the end, it's a dot ball. Bowler looks annoyed at himself too for wasting the opportunity. And it's the end of the 13th over, 7 for 61.
Yes, with only Tafara Chingwara and Suresh Appusamy remaining in the hut. After these two, 61 for 7. I think they'll be looking to try and somehow eke out a way to face this remaining 7 overs. If they do that, they would get somewhere near 100 runs.
Han back into attack for the last over of spell. Brilliant bowling, 2 for 8. Really just broke the opening few batsmen, and just really was the difference between a win and a loss here for the Stars, because he really brought back the opening batsman that could have done so much damage.
Is getting rid of Karabo Motlanka and Chetan Suryavanshi. Ahanacha, he really looks the part. Very impressed with this young man.
It's well played. It's punched
Throw,
out
throw,
to deep
throw,
long
throw,
on,
throw.
and it's just a single. Good fielding in the end.
And good backing up.
Left-hander. Hey, wrong pants. Sure, boys.
Aditya Malik there.
Sure, lads. Sure,
Deep
lads.
mid-wicket. Aman Desai has set up the stall behind the stumps, chirping away.
Shabahani, Shabahani, Shabahani. Shabah ladki bahut aa raha.
Vinod Bhaskaran takes strike. He'll not die wandering. Swing the bat.
Oh, well bowled, really well bowled. Punched nicely back to the bowler. Just dots upon dots upon dots here.
Yes, Vinod Bhaskaran himself a left-arm orthodox bowler, so might be understanding the strategy that Ahan might be looking to employ here.
Again, another dot. It's really good stuff from Han, not giving the batsman anything. Well played, nicely punched with a beautiful face, full face of the bat, and it's just a single.
Is this very intelligent batting by Vinod Bhaskaran, showing that he has credentials with the willow, rotating the strike, not going for any wild shots. I think he understands they need to bat the 20 overs.
Yeah, they're just looking to get to about 100, over 100. It's defendable enough that they at least have a little bit of a chance of winning. And that's pulled down to deep square leg for a single. Yeah, the Stars have really got to look to take wickets here. They can't afford to give away any more runs. The extras have been really excellent. No wides today compared to the ODI match a few days ago. That I think there were 39 extras, and that was really bad. But today, just really good bowling by the Stars. 2 no balls, that can be forgiven. And 0 wides, which is just really brilliant. That just cut down on the number of runs that they gave away. So it's the end of the 14th over. It's 7 for 65.
Yes, that's an exceptionally well bowled spell by Ahanaja. Just conceded off his 4 overs around 11 runs and picked up 2 crucial wickets. 12 runs, I beg your pardon.
Yeah, 11 dots there. That was just really the turning point. Just tied down the batsman, just built up the pressure, kept building up the pressure until the batsman cracked, and that was really it.
Arun Vijayan comes back to the attack from the Balestier Road end. He's got 2 overs remaining under his belt. Coming in for his 3rd, Virandeep Singh marshalling his troops, standing in today for Reza Ghaznavi as the skipper of the Stars. He's done a great job.
Oh, it's edged. It's passed like a wide gully. It's gone straight to 3rd man for a single. It's really well bowled, seamed away just a little bit.
Yes, and this is why I don't understand why they don't have the slip for the new man.
Yeah, with not many runs left, they should just be looking to take wickets, get them all out quickly in the space of a couple of overs. Don't give away any more runs, because 66 is a total that you can't really defend, but something like 90, 100, it gives the other team a little bit of a chance, a little bit of something to fight for. Wow, it's a beautiful delivery, straight through the gate. That's exactly what they need. And a bit of a wild swing, just you miss, I hit.
Yes, Arun Vijayan, experienced cricketer, bowling straight. Kenneth Wise will be disappointed with that hoik across the line, throwing his wicket away when his team really needed him to do a job.
Yeah, it's 8 for 66. Can't see much of a way out here for the Crimsons.
Stars well in control as Suresh Appusamy strides out to the center. He's a good competitor. He wouldn't be giving it up that easily. Both himself and Vinod Bhaskaran plays for the Indian Association. They'll be looking to do a job for their team.
I honestly don't know how though, because he played against the next match. He's just bowling line like another 5 minutes. His control's good. Still no slip. But mid wicket has come into a catching position. That's a slower ball down leg. Good effort by him on there, but a bit too wide and just comes off the bottom of his toe. Goes for a leg bye there.
Yes, Arun Vijayan looking for that in-swinging Yorker. Erring in line. As the ball slides down the leg side. Vinod Bhaskaran back on strike with both mid-on and mid-off up. Let's see how this one pans out. Mid-on being sent back as we speak. Rohan Rangaraj seems to be having a little niggle on his fingers. Heading out there as the 12th man comes in. I beg your pardon, Aditya Rangaswamy.
Harsha into field. Usually a wicket keeper.
Good single scampered through. Vinod Bhaskaran really batting sensibly here. Understanding what is required of him by his team at this juncture. To bat as deep as possible and take it through to the 20 overs.
Yeah, it does look like something's wrong with his finger. Needs to get it wrapped up or maybe got a bit of a cut. Should be all right.
Yes, Aditya Rangaswamy has experienced a few blows to various parts of his body during this outing.
That's well played. Bit of a dodgy call by the batsman, but in the end, really well played. Yeah, if the Crimsons want to have any chance of defending a total here, they just got to take singles. They keep hitting it into the... They don't hit it into the gaps, they're just hitting it straight to the fielder here.
Is this 5 overs or 30 deliveries remaining after this?
That's enough for 30 more runs there.
Absolutely. If they play all those 30 deliveries, I think they'll get past 100 with a couple of boundaries, few extras. So it's absolutely paramount that these two batsmen look to bat the full quota of 20 overs. Otherwise, it's criminal. Crimson 68 for the loss of 8 wickets in 15 overs. Appusamy is a very intelligent cricketer. He's a quiet man, doesn't say much, but he assesses the situation very well. And inside, he's an extremely competitive character. Played a lot of cricket in his younger days together. And he's an absolute asset for any team. Gives 100%.
Ya Viren, siapa Viren?
That's worked onto the leg side, looking for 2 there. Good quick running between the wickets, that's exactly what they need. Good throw, well taken by Aman, but they've scampered through for 2.
This is very good cricket by Vinod Bhaskaran.
Yeah boys, yeah lads.
Crimson's reached 70.
Yes.
Siapa Viren?
very good delivery. Batsman just knows nothing about it. Tries to work it through covers.
Shove it in.
Ends up just missing it.
Yes, once again, left arm orthodox bowler.
Good run.
Oh, it's well cut. It's straight to the fielder though.
Shove boys, shove lads. Good Viren.
Vinod Bhaskaran too being a left arm orthodox bowler. We understanding the strategies here well.
No run, no run.
That's well played.
Only one easy
Straight into the
back up.
gap. Another single.
These two showing the top order batsmen how it should be done. Investing patience.
Right hander, lads.
And if they do get down to the last overs, Appusamy can hit a long ball
Shove
himself.
boys. Good boys. Shove it in.
Very good run in between the wickets.
Shove it in. Shove lads.
It's well played, but they don't take the single.
Yes, good proactive work there by Aman Desai, taking off towards it.
Yeah, it's ended the
ensuring that the batsmen don't look for a single.
Yes, the end of the 16th over. They're 8 for 72. They've got 4 overs left. Ideally, they should be looking for another, 20, 30 runs.
I think from this point forward, whatever comes, the fact that they don't have wickets in hand will not allow them to take many risks and accelerate. And also, if you look at the bowlers remaining who are going to bowl out these 4 overs, 2 of them will be bowled by Husnain Shah if the match goes the full length, because he's now bowling his 3rd over. And then probably from the Sarangoon Road end, Aditya Rangaswamy might come in for 1.
Yeah, looking to clean him up here. And Diddy's still off the field, treating his finger. Looks like he got a bit of a cut there.
Yes, he'll get himself back in the field next over.
Looks like he nearly split his webbing. Some tape around his hand now. That's a good short ball. It's come straight off the stomach and it's gone down to 3rd man for a single.
Yes, Husnain Shah should be ideally looking to pin the batsman in front of the stumps or bowl him out. I think intimidating is not the requirement of the hour at the moment. And here we have the bowlers with the overs remaining. The options for the captain.
Yeah, bowling short, bowling out the batsman might make you feel a bit better, might make you feel a bit faster, but ultimately bowling on the stumps will just get you the wickets that you need.
This is very good batting by Vinod Bhaskaran. He does not look like a tail ender at all. He's batting intelligently, very intelligently.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen many Yorkers in either the ODI or the T20 EPS series this year. And I think that's one thing that all the bowlers could improve on, is really pitching it up, getting it in that length that no one can play at. Because they've just been bowling good length, they're short, and the batsmen are used to that, they're used to playing that. And with this pitch, the ball just slows up, it's easier for the batsman to play. With a Yorker, you get a bit more swing, a bit more late swing, a little bit more pace, and it's also harder for the batsman to get down to. So ideally, that would be the best ball to bowl in this circumstance. Another good length one outside off, not really threatening to the batsman, and it's another dot.
Yes, Aman Desai hangs on to that one. Good take. Yes, Husnain Shah would be looking to adjust his radar, come a bit straighter, threatening the stumps.
Well played. It's smashed down to mid-offs for a single.
Here's Appusamy, a new ball bowler himself, pacer. Seems to be getting that front foot out of the way in anticipation of that Yorker you were talking about. And as we speak, I welcome Ahmadullah Khan to the comm box. Take us through to the end. Umi, good evening, welcome.
Good evening, Chama. Good evening, viewers.
Vinod Bhaskaran's doing a job for his team.
Yeah, they've gathered well. They've planned, I think, whatever they have planned, and they're executing their plans. Yeah.
He's showing the top order batsman how it should have been done, hanging in there with a bit of patience.
Yeah, this is what they have to do. They have to go through their overs, and then maybe they will go to around 110 or 100. Hasnan, he's one of the finds. Came from Pakistan, and he bowled really quick. And I'm very surprised to see like the youngsters from Singapore. They are coming into the ranks, and they are doing what they're supposed to do in these type of series.
At the end of 17 overs, Crimson's 76 for the loss of 8 wickets. We are at the real business end of this innings, the last 3 overs.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Ahan, 4 overs, 12 runs for 2 wickets. He's, I think, the pick of the bowlers.
Go boys!
And 2 crucial
Good
wickets.
fellas!
He bowls with the new ball. That is something they have changed their strategy.
He's bowling in the power play overs. He demonstrated excellent control. And now in the depth, again they're going for spin.
Go
Randeep
boys!
Singh.
Yeah, 3 overs, 1 for 9. Here you go. Cotton bowl. Yeah, that's cotton bowl. Oh, he drops it.
Oh dear, captain's put it down. He's made a bit of a meal out of it.
Yeah, he drops sitter.
This game of cricket never disappoints. Vinod Bhaskaran given another life.
Vinod.
Randeep Singh would be disappointed with that dropped catch. Appusamy on strike.
Yeah, 5 boundaries. 17 overs.
Bowlers, bowlers, bowlers!
Good call there. Good bit of fielding there too. Looks like Srijit Shinde,
Lefty,
deep long on.
lefty!
Keeps it to a single.
So Vinod and Suresh.
No, no, no.
It's a good shot for one.
Yes, Vinod Bhaskaran cuts it away, gets off the mark. I get the feeling Suresh Appusamy is looking to clear his front leg.
Yeah, another 3 overs he needs to do that. But they have to keep in mind they have another 2 wickets to go.
Yes, his chances against Randeep Singh would be better than against Husnain Shah.
Yeah, that's...
Tucked away there for a single. To long on.
They had a good late partnership, like 14 runs for 20 balls.
Absolute gold dust, right to me, for the team. Great, great importance, these 14 runs.
The wicket is playing well. Good wicket for T20.
Super boys! One. Bowlers!
They
Bowlers!
need to take-
Bowlers!
Yeah, that's a good running. Good running between the wickets.
Yes, pushing the first one hard, putting the pressure, extracting the mistake. As a result, getting 2 runs, which should have been 1. Not the best bit of fielding, but very good batting.
Yeah, that's 82 for 8 after 18.
12 balls. I think the Crimsons would be disappointed if they don't get up to 100 from here.
I feel like 100, 105 will be, that is what they'll be looking for. SG Stars.
From being 7 for 61, if they get 100 plus, they'll be very happy with that. Gives them a fighting chance.
At least they can bowl 4. Oh, that's wicket number 9 for SG Stars.
Husnain Shah, a lethal Yorker. Appusamy didn't know much about that one.
He didn't move at all.
Only thing that moved was the middle stump.
Yeah, you're right.
And if you watch this closely, there seems to be a little bit of tailing in towards the end.
Yeah, that is
Very late swing.
There is a reverse. Looks like it's a reverse in the reverse swing.
Yes, the brass square patches around the wicket, assisting the ball to start reversing even in the 19th over. But Hosnain Shah, very skillful, able to extract the reverse swing from this delivery. And I think these are the things, Omi, these youngsters will learn by
They
playing
need
with
to
such
learn.
players.
Yeah, they need to learn. They need to learn the art. And the players coming from overseas, that is where this thing will help.
And none better to learn fast bowling and reverse swing than from a Pakistani.
But today you look at the analysis of the bowlers, the local bowlers, they have bowled well in this inning.
Absolutely. That brings Tafara Chingwara to the crease. I've been a big fan of this man. He's given 100% every time he's gone out on the park.
With the ball or with the bat?
Or with the bat, and he's very cheerful, always got a smile on his face. And he has a job on his hands. He's facing Hosnain Shah, he's fired up.
Last 11 balls. They need to survive these 5 balls.
Tafara coming right arm over. 5 balls to play.
Vinod is hanging around. That's buys.
Yes, that goes through everybody. The batsman, the wicket keeper. A good thing that they have the third man and fine leg rather straight. Keeps it down to a single.
Look at the extras.
Yes, the coach will be very pleased with that. I think the difference here was Aditya Rangaswamy today. He didn't give many.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good ball. Good bouncer.
That one whistled past the ears of Vinod Bhaskaran. A very brave man attempting the hook shot. Reminded me a bit of Gary Kirsten attempting one off Shoaib Akhtar. But the
Yeah,
outcome was a mess.
Was like he got hit on the head.
Bhaskaran lucky here. Tell you what, that's a very good shot. He's doing a great job for the Crimsons. I'm really happy with this young man, Vinod Bhaskaran, showing character, showing heart. Very good left arm orthodox bowler.
And a handy bat. Looks like a handy bat.
Absolutely. He's doing a great job with the bat for his team. He's also a great character, always willing to learn, having a talk, want to improving his cricket off the field. This is an excellent platform for all these cricketers.
Oh, that's it.
Once again, Hosnain Shah hits the timber.
Good Yorker. Yeah, hint of a reverse swing again.
This is beautiful to watch from the commentary box, that is, not from out there. That was a magnificent in-swinging Yorker. The Stars have bowled out the Crimsons here for 84 in the 19th over.
They'll be very pleased with their performance.
For any youngster watching this, that's the way to bowl to a tail ender. Tafara Chingwara manages a smile. We will see you shortly with the chase.
Look at the scorecard. Rohan, 16 of 20 balls. Vinod Bhaskaran, 14 of 21. Manoj Yadav, 12 of 13.
Yes, the Crimsons only have themselves to blame. They had a few poor choices in shot selection, and also the batsman that got a start never went
They have
on.
to continue. They have to play a bit. They have to play anchor role when they get a start like 16 or 14 or 12. They need to carry on. That is how you'll build score for your team.
And the bowlers for the Stars, they have really been shining like stars.
Yeah, they look like stars today.
We see you shortly with the chase and the live coverage. Good evening, and we are about to go live back here with the Stars chase. It looks like Arjun Mutreja, the skipper Virandeep Singh, the left-right combination opening the batting for the Stars. And I have a friend here in the comm box, an excellent pace bowler himself, young Ghulam Mortaza. Welcome to the commentary.
Thank you.
Only Matlanka going to his trusty paceman. And there you have it. Ghulam Mortaza, all the way from Pakistan. Express quick. We've been absolutely enjoying your bowling.
Yeah, of course. I'm also enjoying my bowling because I enjoy bowling. So then, very good bowling.
So we had the opportunity to have a little chat earlier on. You said now you're preparing for the under-23s and the Pakistan A side.
Yes, I'm preparing for under 23 Pakistan, and inshallah next year, and then I will select it for under 23.
Tafar from the Serangoon Road end. Interesting, they don't seem to have a slip, but there's a gully. Arjun Mutreja to face the first ball. That was almost like a dress rehearsal. He didn't deliver it.
Yeah.
Virandeep Singh, captain of the Stars today, standing in for Reza Ghaznavi, decided to open the batting. He had a very good outing when they toured Singapore with the Malaysian international team for the Stan Naga. Good young left-hand batsman and left-arm orthodox bowler.
Nice ball.
Good delivery, good soft hands, straight away looking for the single. This has been a hallmark of Tafara's bowling. Very accurate from the first ball, giving nothing to the batsman.
Yeah, he's not giving the chance for room for batsman. He's a very good bowler.
Ghulam, tell us a little bit about your experience bowling on this type of wickets.
Mostly this like wickets in Pakistan. Mostly, dead wickets in Pakistan. So we got only good ball.
Yes, the surface here using Pakistan clay. So the pitch almost a little bit similar to the old Sharjah wickets.
Yeah, Sharjah wickets, like Sharjah wickets. So we are going to just reverse swing. So I like reverse swing. So that's why my favorite ball, reverse swing for taking the wicket.
Oh, that was quick, but misdirected down the leg side. 5 runs, 5 wides. The Crimsons need to be mindful of the extras. Yes, I did see you and your countryman Husnain Shah both being able to get reverse swing from these deliveries.
Yeah, Husnain Shah is like good bowler, but he is very quickly. Now, last 2 overs he gave that reverse swing for right-hand batsman is a Yorker. Either take a wicket.
Arjun Mutreja gets onto the back foot, punches it past cover. Rohan Rangaraj doing the cleaning up there. 2 runs conceded. Yes, reverse swing, a real art. And over the years as well, we've seen many great Pakistani bowlers. Wasim
Yeah.
Akram, Waqar Yunus,
Yeah.
at a later stage, Shoaib Akhtar.
Yeah, Pakistani bowlers have a gift, God-gifted reverse swing.
This is poor bowling. Once again, wide down the leg side. 5 more conceded.
Yeah.
It's very uncharacteristic of Tafara. Normally, he's very accurate. Yes, we've been fortunate in Singapore to have the great Saad Khan Janjua, also from Pakistan.
Yeah.
He was a
Saad
rapid.
Saad Bhai is a good bowler. Like a Babar Sher.
Yeah, he was quick. He got the ball to go both ways and reverse.
Yeah, yeah. That's a good delivery.
Virandeep Singh, bats right hand, bowls left arm orthodox. Seems to be almost ambidextrous. Tafara Chingwara will be looking to get an early wicket for his team with the new ball. Karabo Matlanka captaining the team today, standing in for Janak Prakash. What a wonderful display and advertisement for Singapore cricket. Zimbabwean opening the bowling, a Malaysian opening the batting. Wonderful bit of fielding.
Yeah, on point.
Rohan Rangaraj is an electric fielder, good youngster. Saved 4 runs there.
I really very enjoy in the Singapore cricket. So I like it. That's your cricket. Give me a chance, and I will, inshallah, in next game you will see my bowling much better than last game.
At the end of the first over, Stars 8 for the loss of no wicket. 13 for the loss of no wicket. Beg your pardon. And the Crimsons seems to have adopted a leaf out of the Stars book. They are going to open with spin themselves.
Yeah, in this condition, batsman will take a pressure. So I think so, first over 13 runs in T20. So pressure release now.
Especially when they are only chasing 84.
Yeah, of course.
Pramesh Singhari, good young cricketer coming up. What a great platform it has been for his likes. Right hand leg break bowler. Bowls with good control.
Yeah, nice ball.
It's a tall young man.
Little bit turn.
Gets a bit of bounce off the track because of his height. Karabo Matlanka looking for wickets. Has a slip in. Magnificent shot. Arjun Mutreja makes room.
Yeah, that's giving the rooms and then the punishment.
Drills it through the extra cover boundary. 4 runs. Lovely shot. Was rather uppish, but I think he gapped it really well.
That's a length for leg break.
Yes, the Crimsons will be looking to pick up wickets because it's not going to be possible to defend this low total.
That's a difficult ball for new leg spin. Your little bit turn on new ball, so I think it's a good leg spinner.
Once again, batsman makes room, hits it straight back past the bowler's head.
Yeah, that's a so difficult leg spin, on new ball. That's why he's hitting the runs.
Yes, and also he has only 2 fielders who he can put outside the circle in the power plays.
Yeah, mid on and I think so mid wicket.
Yes. He's a brave young man, but he'll be better off for this experience. Good bit of fielding once again.
I think so. This ground is outfield is too much.
Good fast outfield.
Yeah, good fast. So fast.
At the end of 2 overs, Stars 21 for the loss of no wicket. They are making rapid inroads into this chase. And unless the Crimsons can pull out a few wickets, this one will not go the distance for sure. Yes, it would have been interesting to see whether they would have gone to Rohan Rangaraj, who's a finger spinner, rather than the leg spinner.
Yeah, that's a affected for batsman.
Yeah, and as we speak, I think they've gone for Rohan Rangaraj. He's bowling from the Serangoon Road end. So Karabo Matlanka going into his spin options nice and early.
He's taking the room. So that's a punishment. That's a wicket for not giving the room. 2 wicket to wicket.
And also they have Vinod Bhaskaran who can bowl with the new ball.
Oh no, only one.
Single conceded. Chetan Suryavanshi there. Short mid wicket.
That's a good bowling.
It was a very risky shot
Yeah.
attempted. Might be also good to have a slip in there.
Yeah.
Because Rohan bowls a ball with his arm and the ball is new, it will skid.
Only one.
Just new ball, not a break, just skitty. On that pitch.
Single नहीं है.
Rasheen Param there. Doing the fielding at long on.
See.
That's a good bowling.
Stop,
New ball off spinners. Just contain now.
Yes, they have to build the pressure.
Yeah, of course. That's a bowling.
Well done, Gustav, run.
Yes, that's a good over, conceding only 2 runs.
Yeah.
Keeping the batsman quiet.
Yeah, because he's a build up pressure on batsman.
And I really wouldn't be surprised if I see Vinod Bhaskaran coming from the Balestier Road end. Yes, as we speak, Vinod Bhaskaran is marking his run up from the Balestier Road end. Karabo Matlanka seemed to be putting his trust in the hands of his spinners on this surface.
Yeah.
And the good thing about it is he's experienced enough to understand that this game will not go 20 overs and he needs to attack with his wicket-taking options
Yeah, of course.
as early as possible.
Yeah. You take a pressure on new balls, so he's pressure on giving the throw out to 20 overs.
Drifting down the leg side for a single or a leg by. Slip in place, Chetan Suryavanshi.
He's a left arm spinner for. Good delivery. That's a full ball.
Virandeep Singh here seems to be looking to break away. He's played 10 deliveries for 3 runs. Something might happen here.
I think so. The effortless.
Kenneth Weiss was slightly deep there at mid-on.
No, I think so. On circle.
It's on the circle. That almost got the result that the Crimsons were looking for.
Batsman is breaking the pressure for taking a boundary, so that's why he's hitting.
Yeah, Virandeep Singh needs to understand that there's no run rate pressure and his teammate is going well at the other end. Just look for a single.
He's taking a good ball, good delivery.
Yes, this is very good bowling by Vinod Bhaskaran. This is his home ground, the IA. So he knows this wicket well. He's got excellent control of his variations.
Lot of experience. That's a good bowling.
Just 3 runs conceded off that over. At the end of 4 overs, Stars 25 for the loss of no wicket. Well, there seems to be one more delivery left. Beg your pardon. Arjun Mutreja on strike. They'll be looking to get his wicket. That's the end of the 4th over.
Only 2 runs in this over.
Let's go now, Rohan.
Building the pressure on batsmen.
Yes, and I think the batsmen need to understand they're only chasing 80 odd for a victory.
Yeah,
They can
that's why he's taking the pressure.
they can afford to calm down.
Yeah.
It's a very good shot.
That's a risky shot,
No, Rohan, no, Rohan.
but breaking the pressure.
Randeep Singh playing the field expertly, assessing the situation, understanding that there's no deep fine leg. Rohan Rangaraj slightly, ever so slightly drifting, made to pay.
No.
There's a full length ball.
Good start, Rohan. Good start, Rohan. No run, no run.
Very good fielding once again.
Yeah.
Randeep will be disappointed he couldn't put that one away. It was short and wide.
Yeah.
Wide line moves according to umpire.
Randeep seems to be inquiring politely from the umpire as to whether that was a wide delivery. The umpire replies in the negative.
He's taking the room.
Oh, that's not the best bit of fielding.
Yeah, he's taking the room and then the punishment.
No, Rohan, no, Rohan.
Conceding a boundary. When you're defending 84, such mistakes can be very costly.
Let's
Looks
go now,
like
Rohan. Let's go now, Rohan.
Manoj Yadav there. Not the nimblest of fielders. Once again, Virandeep Singh makes room, creates a boundary option, plays the sweep for 4.
Yeah, he played very well.
Rohan Rangaraj conceding a costly over, 12 runs. At the end of 5, Stars have raced away to 37 runs for the loss of no wicket. If these two continue at this pace, it's going to be an early evening.
Yeah. I think that's a good bowling.
Vinod Bhaskaran bowling excellently here, giving nothing away to the batsman. Rock solid, doing a great job for his captain and team. Knocked away, backward of square, looking for two. Settles for one. Tafara quickly releases the ball. Very athletic bit of fielding.
I think so. He's a good bowling on this pitch. Left arm spinner. Good line of length.
Virandeep Singh launches that one onto the roof of IA. That one went a long way.
Yeah, he is waiting for ball and then hit and out of the park.
He was making Vinod Bhaskaran bowl in his area. He's used those long levers
Yeah.
and hit it for a maximum. Great shot. That's a massive blow. That was not a bad delivery at all, but Virandeep Singh transfers his weight to the back foot, swirls around, dispatches that delivery. That one has frequent flyer miles on it. That's gone a long way.
Long way, yeah. 6. Good shot.
The Stars have decided they want to have an early evening. This is very good batting.
There's a sensible cricket.
Rotating the single
Yeah.
after the 6.
Starts
Arjun.
going good. Not lost for wicket.
Once again, Arjun Mutreja capitalizes, drills it past wide mid on for 4. That was an expensive over.
Yeah.
16 runs coming off it. And that's the end of the power play. Stars are 55 for the loss of no wicket.
Stars is going good.
I think Bilal Asad will be very happy with his charges, putting in a clinical performance.
Yeah. That is so excited to win this match.
Knocking out the Crimsons for 84. And now his batters are going really well.
Yeah.
Tafara Chingwara comes back from the Serangoon Road end. They need to get a wicket here, otherwise this one's going to end quickly.
Well ball.
Is both the batsmen are set now, gotten their eye in.
Yeah, I think so. Stars batsman creating a mahal. Good batting.
Virandeep catching up and is now going at well over on a ball. You can see the worm there of the Stars racing away.
Yeah.
Keepers.
Virandeep Singh dances down the wicket, throws his bat at it,
That's a good slash for.
slash to wide third man
Yeah.
for 2 runs. He's in a hurry.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering whether he's trying to avoid the peak hour rush from the Causeway Bridge and get back to Malaysia quickly after this innings.
Oh.
Tafara, good comeback, tucks up the batsman.
think so. That's a short ball.
Stefano Chingwara bending his back, hitting the deck hard. Randeep Singh leaves it alone.
Outside the off stump. Good comeback.
Yes, Tafa building up the dot balls, giving no room to Randeep Singh to free his arms.
Yeah, again create a pressure.
Mid-on and deep square leg pushed back on the leg side, and a sweeper cover on the off.
I think so. That's falling on that pitch. Not given the room.
Karabo Motlanka looking around to see which option he would like to bring on from the Balestier Road end.
In this over, only 2 runs.
Yes, good over. End of 7 overs. Stars 57 for the loss of no wicket. And it looks like it's going to be the Ugandan international Kenneth Waiswa from the Balestier Road end.
Arjun, change of bowling. Kenneth coming right, I'm over.
He will be bowling to Arjun Mutreja, who's moved on to 16 of 14 deliveries. It's a good partnership here, going past 50 for the opening wicket.
Good ball.
Gulam, would you like to see a slip in there? The Crimsons looking for wickets.
Yeah.
Would be unlucky if an edge goes flying.
Yeah, but starts batsman is very carefully bat on wicket. So that's a good slower one.
Yes, well played there by Arjun. Soft hands. Good running between the wickets. Good understanding between these two.
Yeah, that's why he built the runs.
Once again, what a wonderful platform and opportunity for players from many different countries to share the changing room, to play together, build lifelong friendships. So much more than cricket.
Yeah, of course. Too much giving the opportunities in there.
That's an excellent shot. Randeep Singh dances down the track, cracks it behind backward point for 4. Excellent shot. Gulam, as a fast bowler, at this point in time, with 2 set batsmen, not defending much, what are the areas that you would like to bowl on?
Just wicket to wicket. So not giving the room. So chance for LBW and ball.
Randeep Singh running the first one hard, completes a comfortable 2. He's now really in the mood to hit the ball. He's in with a chance to bank a half century here at the rate he's going.
Good slower one.
Good change of pace there by Kenneth Weiswer. Crimsons are trying everything, but the Stars batsmen seem to be up to the task. Going at well over 8 runs and over, making sure there's going to be no surprises in this chase of 84.
Yeah, Stars going very well.
That's a fantastic shot. Virandeep Singh dances down the wicket, drills it over deep extra cover for 4. The Stars cruising here. 68 for the loss of no wicket at the end of the 8th over. Ghulam, tell us a little bit about your childhood growing up. Who were your idols and heroes in Pakistan cricket?
I'm from Lahore, living Lahore. My starting career in Lahore. So my hero Shoaib Akhtar and Waqar Yunus, because Waqar Yunus bhai giving the reverse swing, so or Shoaib bhai giving the speed. That's why both of like him.
Arjun Mutreja punches it to long on, batting beautifully, making sure there's no hiccups. And this opening partnership playing this exactly as the doctor ordered for the Stars. They're putting in a clinical performance.
And my under-19 coach Saud Khan, he's a great bowler. Good delivery, but dropped the catch.
Oh, Rasheen Param has made a meal out of that one. Virandeep Singh dancing down, skies that one. And in the glare of the lights, he seemed to have missed it. But they'll be disappointed.
Yeah, I think so. Catches win the matches. So
Yes, even at this late stage, you need to be taking those.
good shot, good ball.
It's wide signal, but that was a quick short ball to far up. Seemed to be discussing with the umpire and politely inquiring as to really whether that was a wide,
I think so.
and the umpire reassuring indeed it was a wide.
Yeah. Good ball.
21 run.
Good delivery, well played, nicely in behind, punching it for a single, and Arjun getting Virandeep Singh back on strike.
All good, huh?
He's batting like the Midnight Express, rather rapidly. 8 runs away from what would be a deserving half century. Let's see whether he has the patience to get there.
Yeah.
And in contrast to the Stars bowling, Ghulam, the Crimsons have already conceded 13 in the form of wides and extras, and only in 8 overs. That's a lot, especially when you're defending 84.
Yeah. No chance for extras. But bowlers have relaxed for on board 180. That's why.
One.
Once again, played away to third man for a single.
Tough.
Just another 12 runs required. Plenty of time for the Stars to get there. I wouldn't be surprised if Arjun leaves this one alone, allowing Virandeep to farm the strike. He's got other ideas, gets behind that, smashes it over deep mid-wicket. Beautiful shot.
Shuffling on off stump and
Okay, Rafa.
taking a shot. I think that's a good shot.
Yes, Tafara Chingwara becoming a bit predictable with the short ball. Arjun Mutreja says, I'll help myself. Thank you. Kenneth Weisver, good to see he still has a smile on his face. I think the Crimsons would do well to put this match behind them. They've already won 2. This is the 3rd outing.
I think so 9 overs is going, but no doubt take a wicket.
They've been well and truly outplayed in all compartments of the game, batting, bowling and fielding by the Stars. Randeep Singh backs away, drills it down the ground for a big 6. First ball, he's in a hurry. The score's almost level here. Stars just requiring 2 runs. Randeep Singh requires 1.
Team 6-1. Yeah. Good batting today.
He also bowled well and led the team really well. There it is, 50.
Well played.
50 off 37, Virandeep Singh. Very good half century. Leading the Stars today.
Yeah, sensible cricket.
And Arjun Mutreja gets the honours of hitting the winning runs.
Yeah, that's a starts making a mahal at time.
Yes, they've converted the Crimson's bowling into a buffet lineup. They've helped themselves. And that's it. The Stars have chased this total down with great ease and great professionalism. Coach would be very pleased. Command performance. Winning this event by 10 wickets. Join you shortly with the presentation ceremony. That's the match summary. Crimson's only managing 84 and the Stars chasing it down in 9.3 on the back of an excellent half century by Virandeep Singh of 37 deliveries and ably assisted by Arjun Mutreja with the 24.
Stars are going to disciplining.
And the Stars have shined bright in IA.
Yeah.
Ghulam Mortaza, thank you for your time in the Combox. It was a pleasure and good luck for your games.
Thank you so much.
Good evening, and it's time for the presentation today for this excellent match between SG Stars and SG Crimsons. And today, for his command performance, standing in as the captain of the Stars for his excellent 50 of 37 deliveries and his wicket of 4 overs, the man of the match, Virendeep Singh. Can I have a chat with the captain of the Crimsons? Carbo, tough luck today. Didn't go according to plan.
Yeah, it was one of those days today where everything seemed to go wrong. But that's cricket for you, and hopefully you can bounce back in the next match.
You have already won 2 in this format. What are the plans for the next game?
Next game is just to try and revert back to what worked for us in the first couple of games. We let ourselves down. Once the slide started, we didn't come back. So hopefully next time, if we don't start so well, we can stop the slide and pick ourselves back up during the game.
Commiserations today. Good luck for the rest of the games.
Thank you.
Can I have a word with the captain of the Stars? Very well played in your first game, captaining Randeep.
Thank you so much.
What was the plan going in for a quick chase? I saw you getting on and accelerating and looking for that 50.
Yeah, actually it's a very funny story. I have exams tomorrow, so I need to finish the game first and I need to go back.
Yes, we did suspect that. So what are the plans for the next games?
Yeah, I wish I can make it back for the second game, and I think the team is doing really well, so let's see.
Well represented, brilliantly played. Good luck for the rest of the games.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
That wraps up the presentation ceremony. See you for the next game on the weekend. Thank you.
Singapore, let's play. Singapore, let's play. Singapore, let's play.